Imagine losing your citizenship because you got married. Because for over 30 years, that was the reality for American women. How did this happen? In 1907, Congress passed the Expatriation Act, which tied a woman's citizenship to that of her husband's. If he was an American, she wasn't either. The law affected thousands of women, including women who had never left the US, some of whom had never even left their hometowns. These women, they could be classified as enemy aliens during wartime. They could be denied the right to vote. After the 19th Amendment was passed, many of the early suffragettes discovered that they couldn't vote because they had married Canadian or British men. They could even potentially face deportation for political actions. Jewish women tended to be a little more vulnerable to the negative effects of this law. Because of the history of political activism, especially in the labor sphere, in 1922 there was an attempt to fix it when the Cable Act was passed. It reversed the automatic citizenship loss, but only for some women. You'd still lose your American citizenship if you married a man who wasn't eligible for US citizenship. Draft dodgers, men with certain political beliefs, or, most commonly, for being Asian, because American citizenship was still denied to people of Asian descent. And if the woman lived abroad for too long, she still lost her citizenship. Getting your citizenship back wasn't that simple. You had to be divorced, widowed, or your husband had to have naturalized. In many states, non-citizens couldn't file for divorce. Finally, 1940, the United States passed the Nationality Act, which stopped all revocation of citizenship because of a woman's marriage. That being said, the process to reclaim the citizenships, which only now were open to all women regardless of marital status, dragged on until the 1970s. And it wasn't until 2014 that Congress finally recognized this injustice and posthumously granted citizenship to these women. This Women's History Month, let's talk about this long-forgotten chapter of history, which shaped the lives of thousands of American women.